Hi, so my name is Argentina and this is Yoshi.
I'm Leah.
We decided to do the Fresh Go on Parliament and Dundas. We chose this location because it's our regular grocery store and we've been going there for about 2 years now.
In Regent Park, it's our local grocery store, and we chose it because we know that low prices are guaranteed for the products and services that we receive.
We go to this grocery store to basically shop for everything from cleaning supplies, meat, produce, and dry snacks.
We chose the produce aisle because anytime we go, there's always the freshest, the most beautiful, and the most nutritious looking fruits and vegetables that I've seen.
Also with that, we also choose it because of their deals. They always have fruit on sale and such.
And we also chose it because we've discussed pesticides and all the different waxes and chemicals that go into the produce and the soil and on top of the produce, so we thought this was a great aisle to investigate.
Things surprising in the text. So the first thing that we found was that the average North American meal is said to travel about 2,400 kilometers from farm to table, which is a huge distance to be traveling.
Also, for each ton of banana exported from Latin America, 3 tons of waste is created in the forms of excess pesticides, pesticide containers, rejected fruit, tree stems, leaves, and plastic bags.
Also, the pesticides that workers are ingesting can cause nausea, lung congestion, chest pain, dizziness, and at high exposure levels, respiratory paralysis or death.
CSA, which is a community support or shared agriculture group, which is a direct marketing strategy where consumers enter into contract with the farmers at the beginning of the growing season to buy a share of the harvest. This allows you to get a box of fresh grown veggies every week.
Ew, do you know how many pesticides are on that?
What?
Before these apples reach the fresh products shelf, it has been dipped into fungicide, bathed in chlorine, scrubbed with detergent, and then polished with wax to get that perfect scrumptious look. This also happens to many other fruits and vegetables in the market, such as apples, avocados, bell peppers, cantaloupes, oranges, nectarines, melons, and plenty more.
We're fairly familiar with this grocery store, so we knew what to expect once we went in. We know what food is in what aisle, and the produce section is at the front, so it's always calling our name.
Also, we expect a huge variety of fruits and vegetables. We expect the freshest produce, nothing moldy, and everything quite ripe. And always stacked to the top, there's no empty sections. It's also expected that these aisles are clean and nothing's on the floor, and it's presented in a nice manner.
I think our ideas with the text are fairly contradicting because we're often supporting the farmers, eating healthy and organic, but we're always expecting more. We want more food, we want more variety, we want everything to be fresh, and we don't want any mold. We want everything to be shiny, nutritious, etc.
We also always turn a blind eye to the social impacts on our produce because it's just second nature for us to walk in the supermarket and be able to purchase any kinds of fruits all year round.
The text open our eyes to who suffers, the extent of chemical ingestion due to pesticides, which fruits and veggies have more or less on that table on page 20, as well as alternatives to support the farmers as well as leading a healthy lifestyle.
We also will try and change and alter our eating habits just to evoke a more positive display on these social impacts. So our experiences with the text and also our trip to the supermarket has kind of changed our ideas and assumptions, but basically there isn't really a huge organic section in our grocery store, so we're not able to always buy the organics and not eat the pesticides. And also we're students, so organics tend to be a lot more expensive, so we are not always having the funds to pay for these.
And even though we're disgusted by the everyday chemical intake from our apples, our veggies, anything we really eat, we're not able to maintain a perfectly organic lifestyle, but we can do it at a slow rate, making small changes at a time.
So basically after our experience at the supermarket, some of the things that surprised us was that we recognized all the different fruits and vegetables had where they came from, also like underneath the price.
There are significant price differences between the same fruit and the same vegetable, just depending on where it came from.
Also, there's nothing really in particular that we're going to change, but as we said before, we're going to try and make small changes.